Hey, what's going on, everyone? So, I want to go over the updates that I've made to this INVOKER Ice Strike Monk build. So, we've changed out our quarterstaff, changed out our chest piece. We gained about 700 energy shield, and we gained some more evasion. I believe we are now sitting, yeah, so we're at 77% evasion, and we're at 27 and a half energy shield. And we made a few changes. We got a better staff. We got a 236 to 407 DPS quarter staff. We went with crit hit chance, and everything else stayed the same. We just incorporated the critical hit chance because we have spec'd heavily into it in the passive tree. And I was just looking and trying to craft a quarterstaff that had some critical hit chance. Now it's not perfect. I am still looking for another one. And the chest piece, we did a very good upgrade. We're now evasion rated 929, energy shield 348. We got some movement speed, and we got a 3 slot. So now we got 60% increased armor, evasion, and energy shield. So it was a very big upgrade. Everything else stayed the same. We only made those 2 changes. But as you see, now our Ice Strike is up from like 87k to 116 base damage. And I put Heft back in here, right there. Instead of running Ice Bite, I put Heft back in. I am trying to upgrade and get another slot on this so I can put Ice Bite back in, and we'll get a lot more DPS out of it. But I have not got my hands on a perfect Jeweler's Orb yet. Now, the passive tree, we did some minor changes. We got rid of these mana regeneration rates because our old quarterstaff had +4 to melee skills, and that was eating mana like crazy. So I had to spec heavy into mana regen in order to keep it up so we weren't draining on mana. So I was able to get rid of these right here. So we freed up those. We freed up these. And we were able... I had to keep these right here. These are almost mandatory. The 8% reduced mana cost of skills, and then 4 and 4. So we're getting 16% reduced cost of Ice Strike. And I tried it without these, and it's definitely needed. Now, we did come over here and we grabbed some more energy shield there and 40% here, and we got 10% reduced maximum mana, which wasn't really a big hit because we were still sitting, we were roughly around 1500 mana, and we're like at 1200 plus now, so it's really, we're still sitting good. I did end up taking the critical hit chance because we're trying to spec into it as much as we can. And over here, I did start coming into this right here to get more attack speed. I plan on taking tenfold attacks. That's my next thing I'm grabbing. I just hit level 90, so we'll burn through some more maps and end up grabbing this. And I have made my mind up to come up this way. And we're going to come up here, grab these 2. We're going to grab that intelligence node. We're going to grab this right here, energy shield, and patient barrier. So we can get another 60% maximum energy shield. And with that, I think our defenses will be right at that perfect spot where we don't have to worry about much. But other than that, there's really nothing too significant that we changed. We're just speccing into critical hit chance and maximum energy shield. And we got our mana regen. We don't really chew through mana. Now that we dropped that old quarterstaff, we don't have the +4. So now our skills are not sitting at 23 level, they're at 19, which was weird. We gained more DPS with this staff than with the +4 to the melee skills. With the +4 quarterstaff, we were only at like 87k base, and now as you see, we're getting up there, and I think we're going to be right up around 150k base damage by the time I'm done taking the passive nodes that I want. I'm still looking for a better staff. I've been messing around with Gwennon over here, and I've been re-rolling and just finding quarterstaffs and just crafting them and seeing what I can get for upgrades. But other than that, that's the basics of my upgrades. Wasn't anything too serious, but we gained a lot of DPS. The boss damage has increased, and the AoE is still very, very good. You can delete everything on the screen. Running both Heralds, Herald of Thunder and Herald of Ice, it's just a great 1-2 combo on it. You're just disintegrating everything on the screens. It's got some really good clear speed. The attack speed is, in my eyes, really, really good, and I want more. There will be more updates. I'm gonna keep going all the way up till I hit max level and I get my gear higher, and everything else with it is looking pretty good right now. We're upgrading every time we're going up levels. We're increasing all our stats, and I'm constantly keeping an eye out for better gear, because we are trying to stay with the hybrid gear. We're trying to stick with that evasion energy shield. We want as high evasion and high energy shield we can get. I want to be in the 3000 range for energy shield, and I would prefer to be right around 85% evasion rating. So I got another 8% to go before I'm happy with it. Other than that, if you guys are following the build guides and the updates I put out for the Ice Monk, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. And happy gaming. And I will talk to you all later.